And here's our engine. Let me show you the firing order on the 6-cylinder. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All of these up here are really easy to get to. Not a big deal at all changing them out. Plugs and coils. Back here is very difficult because you got the plenum here and it's very hard to get to them. Now, about 6 months ago, I had Misfire on number 5, which right back here. I replaced the coil and the plug on that, and then we had number 3, which is like a few days ago. Number 3 is right under here, center one. We did that in the parking lot. Didn't have a camera to do that, but that's what we pulled, a P0301 on that Misfire number 3. So I've replaced 5 coil. I replaced the 3 with the new coil. I have not replaced these with new coils since we've had the car, so they are definitely due. Today I just bought number 1, a brand new coil for number 1, and I'm going to replace it. It is fine right now, but I don't want to take a chance of it, stalling out somewhere. And I know we haven't replaced it before, so I'm going to replace it today with the new one. So all of these will be new back here now. And if you pull a P0301, that will be for cylinder 1 in this car, a Misfire P0301. So I'm going to show you how to get to it, and we're going to replace that coil today. First thing we'll do is take the negative terminal off the battery. Inside. Okay, over here at number 1, underneath the plenum. Don't want to do it if it's really hot. If you've just driven it, but let it cool off a little bit. There will be a couple ground wires held on by a nut. That is a 12 millimeter. We'll remove that nut. And we're going to take the wires off and just move them aside, out of the way. This one right here, back here, and then this one. Just put it up here somewhere. Push this one back a little farther. Okay, so now we have our PCV valve, and we're going to disconnect the hose going to it. If we can't disconnect the hose here, we try to do it from the plenum back here, or if we have to, we can just pull the plug in the hose and just push it out of the way, because we need to get access right down in here underneath the plenum, and that would be for 1, 3, and 5. Okay, I have lost my clothes, so I lost my little clamp when I was working on number 3 a couple of days ago. Okay, so that's out of the way. All right, next, this right here, this plug, we need to push, and it can be hard sometimes, but we need to find where the top of that is and push down and remove that. Okay, so the push down is on the top, so I'm going to try to get my thumb on top. And this is probably going to be the hardest part of the job. Hey, just have a little screwdriver. I'm going to push down, and I'm going to use my other, see how it works. I'm going to use my other hand to pull that off. Okay, there we go. That looks good. Okay, next we're going to get that bolt off the coil pack. That is I believe that is a 10 millimeter. Alright, so I have a 1/4 inch 1/4" drive, and got the 10mm socket on that. Just going to loosen it. Okay, we're loosened. I think we could do it by hand now. Yes. Don't want to drop it. Be very careful to have a good grip on the screw and lift it straight out, or the bolt. There it is. Set it up here. Alright, now the coil should come out. The difficult thing about this now is how are we going to pull it out, because I don't think we're going to have enough room to pull it straight out. Get the wire out of the way. Okay, we may have to move the hose again. All right. Almost there. There we go. Alright, so that's number 1 coil. This coil, like I said, is good, but it is very old, and so we're going to go ahead and replace it with a new one. You know what I think we'll also do? We'll take a look at the plug. I do have a new plug, so we'll probably go ahead and replace it with a new plug as well. Alright, there's a spark plug hole for number 1. We're going to take this 5/8 spark plug socket, 6" adapter or 6" extension. You're just going to drop it in. Make sure that's long enough. If it's not long enough, make sure that you have before you drop it in the hole, make sure that you'll be able to pull it out. Okay, so I feel that it's on my plug now. I'm going to go ahead and put my wrench on it. We're going to loosen it up, ratchet it out. Took the wrench out. Just doing it by hand now. The plug is really not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, so I noticed on this oil. So I noticed on the old coil that a little wet. Let me see what it feels like in here. It's not really that wet. But what we can do is take this microfiber cloth and just go in as deep as we can. Probably take like a extension or something and just rub any oil that we may have. I mean, I may have some leaking seals allowing oil to get in the well, and that may cause some fouling. So really need to go all the way down, because the oil is probably coming, if there is oil, it would be coming probably from the bottom. Anyway, I think we're okay now. Got a new Drive Star coil, around $20. It's what I could afford at the time. Took out this Denso that you saw from number 1. It's old, but it still works, so I'm going to keep this as a spare backup. This Drive Star will be the only one that's not Denso in the car now. So I recently, just last week, I replaced number 3, as I talked about earlier. I replaced that with the Denso. Now 5 has been replaced with the newer Denso. 2, 4, and 6 are old Densos, so eventually I want to replace those. Those are easy to access, so probably take my time on that, but eventually I want to have all Densos again. I got a Denso plug here. This is iridium that I'm going to put in. I use some dielectric grease right up here, the spark plug number. So I'll put some anti-seize on the threads as well. All right, so let's go ahead and put this in, and then we'll follow it up with the new Drive Star coil. Okay, now let's just line everything up. Okay, grab our bolt. Line it up, snap it on. Okay, there we go. So now let's take the hose going to the PCV valve, drop that down, pull this need to find my clamp. But for now, I think we're okay. Alright, now let's put these 2 ground wires back on. I put the bolt back in place, or the nut, temporarily. I'll put the big one on first. Now let's find the other one. It's up here. Okay, I guess that's going to be it for replacing coil and plug cylinder number 1. Or if you have a code P0301 Misfire, that might be what you want to check, is the coil. Hope it's been helpful. Thank you for watching. Till next time, have a nice day. Take care.